Hey everyone, I'm AdamHarry from BoLS, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Fane of Slaanesh, which is the Slaaneshi themed terrain piece for the Slaanesh Chaos Demons army, and of course their new endless spells for the Hedonites of Slaanesh. I'm pretty excited about both of these kits. There's some crazy looking new models in here, so let's go ahead and dive on in. Starting off, let's dive into the endless spells. Here's the back of the box, and finally we get some names associated with these crazy looking models. We've got the Mesmerizing Mirror, which I was wondering what that was, and it's even got like a crazy Slaanesh hand on the back, which is cool. We've got the Wheels of Excruciation, which, I mean, that makes sense. And then the Dreadful Visage. Ooh, creepy. I don't know. They're all creepy. It's Slaanesh's thing. It's this weird mix of grace, elegance, and freaky creepy. I don't know how to explain it. That's Slaanesh in a nutshell. Here's the instructions, which we'll go through real quick for putting it together. These are in black and white, so they're not super complicated model-wise either. You do get rules for all three, so you don't. If you're buying the box and don't have the book yet, you can use these right out of the box. We've got the Wheels of Excruciation, which I don't know what this does. Let's find out. Let's see. You summon it on a 5-up. You set it up one wheel wholly within 6 inches of the caster. It's Swirling Death. Once unleashed, the wheels keep going here. When this model is set up, the player who set up can immediately make a move with it. After this model is moved, roll 6 dice for each unit that had any models that this model passed across. This unit suffers 1 mortal wound for each roll that is less than the unit's unmodified save. Wow. It's a predatory spell and it moves 12 inches. And it can fly. So it's going to move over units. You roll 6 dice. And if it's under less than the unit's unmodified save. Wow. So, yikes. Mesmerizing Mirror is a predatory spell that moves 6 inches and can fly. Goes off on a 6 as well. Irresistible Lure. A unit that starts within 12 inches of this model suffers D3 mortal wounds unless it finishes the move closer to this model than was before the move was made. So no effect on Chaos Slaanesh models. So you're going to want to move towards it or you take damage if you're within 12 inches of it. Gaze not into its depths. After this model is set up and after this model is moved, roll 6 dice for each hero within 6 inches of this model. Roll separately for each hero. For each 6 that hero suffers a number of mortal wounds equal to the number of 6s that were rolled. So roll d6. Roll 6 dice. Every 6 is a mortal wound on the hero. Ouch. No. For example, if you roll 1 6 for a hero, that hero would suffer 1 mortal wound. If you roll 2 6s, that hero would suffer 2 times 2, which equals 4 mortal wounds. If you roll 3 6s, that hero would suffer 3 times 3, equaling 9 mortal wounds, and so on. This ability has no effect on Chaos Slaanesh heroes. Okay, wow! that one piles up quickly. Yeah. Whew. Okay. Dreadful Visage. Here we go. Last one. Predatory spell. Moves 8 inches. Can fly. Goes off on a 7. Set up within 12 inches. Wholly within the caster. Swooping Horror. When this model is set it up. Can immediately make a move with it. So whoever set it up can do that. Flensing Tongues. After this model is moved, roll 6 dice. For the closest other unit within 6 inches, if more than one other unit is equally close, the player that moved this model can choose which roll the 6 dice. Suffer a 1 mortal wound for each 4+. Ouch. Terrifying Entity. Subtract 1 from bravery characteristics of units while they are within 12 inches of this model. Add 1 to the bravery characteristics of Chaos Slaanesh units while they're within 12 inches of this model instead of subtracting 1. Nice. So there you go. Let's take a look at those models, though. So first, sprue up. This is going to be... So, real fast, there's a couple of extra bases. Not extra, but bases for the models. This one is, I believe, probably going to be for the blades. If I had to guess. The Wheels of Excruciation. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but whatever. Because it looks like they fit in the gaps there, based on some of the other models. But there's that crazy Dreadful Visage head. I can't wait to see what the community does with that thing, because that's a really detailed piece, and I believe it's hollow on the back. So I'm waiting to see some crazy stuff, guys. I want to see some insane models made out of that thing, which I'm sure some folks will take advantage of. But that's not the craziest. I think this one might take the cake. That hand that's holding the Mesmerizing Mirror, like that's a serious thing, man. And the size of that, jeez, it's like, yeah, whoa, spun it around. That's like as big as a Marine, or twice as big as this one's twice as big. So that's going to be a fun kit to put together and play around with. Plus the mirror's cool. I'm interested to see what folks are going to do. If you're not going to use this kit for the endless spells, you can certainly use this kit for something interesting, model-wise. I'm not saying that you should maybe make a demon kit with that hand and use that to scale up, a full-size Slaanesh or anything, but if you do, I want to see pictures. Alright, that's enough of the endless spells. Let's take a look at the Fane of Slaanesh. This is the other box. Again, this is the terrain kit. That's a pretty cool looking thing. It's got rules included, of course. Let's go ahead and pop the box. Look inside. It's 2 sprues, just like the other one. It doesn't need a base because it's on its own. We'll go over those in a second. I do want to see what this thing does. So instructions, not color, black and white all the way through. And what does this thing do? Fane of Slaanesh. Alright, here we go. It's a terrain feature. It is an obstacle, power of Slaanesh. If you spend depravity points to summon a unit on the battlefield and that unit is set up wholly within 12 inches of this terrain feature, you receive D3 depravity points after that unit has been set up. Some bonus depravity points. It's the Damned Conduit. At the start of your hero phase, you can pick one friendly Chaos Slaanesh hero within 6 inches of this terrain feature to make a sacrifice. If you do, that hero suffers 1 mortal wound, and you must roll a die. On a 1, nothing happens. On a 2+, you can reroll hit rolls for attacks made by the hero until your next hero phase. If that hero has an artifact of power, they can sacrifice that instead of suffering 1 mortal wound. If they do so, that artifact of power can no longer be used. If it was a weapon picked when the artifact of power was selected, that weapon reverts to normal. However, on a 2+, you can reroll hit rolls for attacks made by the hero for the rest of the battle instead of only your next hero phase. That's interesting. Sacrifice Relic of Power to get rerolls for the rest of the battle. Interesting trade-off there. Reroll hit rolls. Let's take a look at the model. Alright, so first sprue. This is mostly the base. We've got the crazy Slaanesh portal thing here going on, and some extra jewelry type things. I don't know, chains and stuff hanging off. It is hollow in the base, so I don't know if you want to get crazy with the light show, but more power to you. And it looks like this is the back. This is the front side of the mirror, which is going to have the Slaanesh head that you're going to see in a second glued on there, and then this is the back side of the portal, not mirror, the portal. So interesting terrain piece. And here's the other one. And again, this plastic, by the way, does feel like the harder plastic that GW uses for their terrain kits, like we've seen in the past. And by the way, that base, this base, not that base, but this base, is covered in gold coins. Have fun painting those individually. But there's a ton of them. They've got like a statue, broken pillars and stuff like that. It's like a treasure trove, which is actually kind of cool. I could definitely see some dwarves wanting to fight over this. Duradin money, Urgold. So here we go. Here's the other sprue, and you can see this will definitely form a symbol of Slaanesh once it's all assembled with the other part there. Yeah, it's just really cool looking. Lots of little details in there. There's lots of textures to catch paint with. It's going to look really cool. And again, that piece is hollow. If you wanted to do something crazy with it, more power to you. Me personally, I'm not an LED wizard, so not my cup of tea. But it looks cool if you are. So that's very cool. It's an interesting terrain piece. But yeah, that's all from those two kits. Well, folks, there you have it. That was the new Fane of Slaanesh and the new Hedon Knights of Slaanesh Endless Spells. Both these kits are really cool additions to your Slaaneshi forces. You know, even if you just wanted to get this as a cool terrain piece for your Age of Sigmar games, or your 40k games for that matter, you could totally do that. It would be pretty sweet. Anyway, I'm AdamHarry from BoLS. Thanks for watching. Click to subscribe. Check out more videos. And thanks for watching.